Hi everyone, it's 15th of September, so I'll give you a quick look around the garden. So I'm just going to do it straight off my phone again. So it's just going to be a quick fly around, see how things are going. There's not much going on really, just still harvesting things. Got a couple of cucumbers in there that have sort of late planting, they've sort of perked up. The other ones just died a death. Cucumber on there to take. Jalapenos, they're doing alright. These are the patches, the like chilies. There's a Kain, which are actually starting to form some now. They're really late to form any, but quite a tall plant. These are the Tarquino bell peppers. Don't know if you can make that out, but tell you what, I'll try and pull it off if I can. Well, there's one here. Pull that one up and you can sort of have a look then. So, decent sized bell pepper. Well, quite a few now. So there's quite a few on them. I need to sort of prune them back a bit now. Because they're not going to develop, well, they're trying to develop more fruits, but there's just not enough time left for the peppers now. These are just some old courgette plants that were dumped down there that I've been picking the courgettes off them just to give to Kain. They're the original spring greens, a bit tassy looking, but just been pulling greens off. There's a few little hearts in there, to be honest. So I need to get this sort of bed cleared soon. Some celery left. It's been quite a poor year for celery because of just the sheer dry weather. Been harvesting that because I've been making the older tomato sauce. Bit of lettuce left in there. I've got some more to go in, but I need to get some areas cleared now. Parsnips are doing all right under there. Some red salad bowl that's desperate need of picking, but I'll probably just pull them out and eat them. If you like red cost lettuce at the back there. Carrots, still need to get in there and pick a load of them really. I did take some to put in some of my sauces, but I've mainly used some of the big carrots. They've been alright, the big carrots. I say I've got some footage. I don't know if I can, when it'll get uploaded, but once I get a chance, I'll try and put some stuff together that I've got on my on my old laptop. I've kind of just stored it on there for now. These are subarctic plenty. They're coming to an end now, so I need to pick all them, clear them. Same with the beans. Some more flowers, but I'll have another pick at them. Done all right. I think they were safari, them ones. Leeks, bit of a problem, bit of rust. A lot of them are going to seed, so I'm going to bite the bullet with them because they're a decent sort of thickness. Some are well over an inch and a half, some of them. So I'll dig them up, chop them and freeze them. It clears an area to put some stuff in. They're just some cost lettuce, just for Kain that. Spring onions, I've not picked any for ages, starting with the old mildew, so we sort of clear them and decide what we do with them. Or just have a real strict diet of spring onions for a week or two. Brussels sprouts, been in taking some of the lower foliage off that was dying back. Starting to produce, I don't know if you can see, but just in there, starting to produce some little buttons. Quite late really, but I've never grown this variety before. This Brendan, I think it's called. The ones at the allotment are actually a bit more sturdier, so I don't know whether it's just been the sheer dry weather. These are just some exactly the same as that lettuce, just grown a bit differently. This is just in my own compost, but seems to be doing okay. Just compost heaps in there. What else have we got? Onions. I've strung all my onions. I didn't bother videoing it, so when I actually get around to putting a video together, I'll put a link on our stringing, because I've done videos in the past on that. What else have we got? Kane's still enjoying the sun. Not be long before the weather changes and he's going to be shacked up for the winter indoors then. More bell peppers. These are the giant bell peppers. Some on there, and some I think are starting. Might actually get a red one this year. It just takes time. You need a long growing season. And here I've just been picking some tomatoes. I need to get rid of a load of foliage. They have sort of like come to some burst of life because it's not been as hot. And I've lifted this up and I've been flooding the bed, so it has been just down to a watering issue with the tomatoes this year. They were really not great early on, but then they just started going mad. Still loads on, so I'm going to take a load more foliage off this afternoon and get it under control a bit. Some basket of fire chilies up there, and you start picking these, and I'll just put them in one of these bonnets and just let them dry out, and I sort of blitz them up. But these are the Roma. massive. You know, I wasn't keen on them at first, to be honest, because they do lose the growing tip, but they're a massive plum tomato. You know, and they're great in sauces. My sauces have been quite. I've not had to reduce them down. They've been quite thick this year already. But a couple more of these. I've been taking some of them, you know, a little bit redder than that, but just to, you know, try and finish them off really. You know, that's sort of today's picking. I've still got a couple more punnets inside yet. Aubergines, obviously I lost one, but these are doing all right. I'll probably start picking these soon. I don't think they're going to get much bigger than this. They were just some free seeds, so, you know, spent compost and got something out of it. They're just some ones here. These are just Alicante, these. It's split like that, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let it over ripen and I'll take a seed from it. If I get a chance, I'll do a video on how to take seed from tomato. It's really straightforward. Basically just pick your sort of tomato that you want, let it go really overripe, and then cut it open, take out the pulp, put it in some water, and then just keep sort of running it through a sieve. Change the water every few days until the pulp sort of thinned out, and rinse your seeds off one file time, put them on some kitchen roll, and just let them dry off, and then put them in an envelope, and that's it. They'll be your seeds for next year, providing they're not an F1. You never know what you're going to get with an F1, so if they're just you know, a non-cross variety, then you'll do all right. But apart from that, still these potatoes here. You know, they're a bit, I mean, they're not blighted, but I mean, these have had a bit of a battering. I thought the Pentland crowns would have been hammered by a blight, but the Caledonian rose got battered down the garden by it. These are just some firsters that are left in here, swift. So I'll probably keep them as seed potatoes for next year, to be honest. Most of these will probably end up being seed potatoes. Whether I'll get round to videoing the harvest, I don't know. About which when I've got a spare hour and come out and do it. It's just been tricky, you know, with having a few technological hiccups with laptops, so like not wanting to create videos. It'll let me load things in, but when I come to actually do the render, it just crashes. So I've got bits of footage. I just need to get means to convert it all. So I've got some more seedlings here. These are just some endive that are left over, some spring greens, some mustard. There's some spring greens and some of the gold valen lettuce at the back. Some more Grenoble red, some rocket. They'll all end up in the garden probably. Cobra beans. Need to get out here and pick because they're swinging away for Britain, some of these. These have come on since we had some rain. Strawberries. I'm sure I know someone who'll have one of these. Where is he? So yeah, Kain's been doing all right. No doubt he'll just inhale that once he gets his nose to it. Yeah. He'll walk around with a messy face, so I'll give him a courgette after to clean his chops off. But he does like the strawberries. He's been grazing as well. But apart from that, that's all that's going on in the garden. So thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll try and upload something a bit more substantial at some point as soon as I can. Just get this next couple of weeks out of the way and that, and see if I can get my hands on a working laptop again. So thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.